Yo,
What's up, man? You in the dark, big dog.
my bad, bro.
You know, I can't.
Hey, I just got
I
done.
ain't talking to nobody in the
I
dark
just
no
got
more.
done driving.
Okay, all right, I
I
see
just
you
got
now.
done driving a 10-hour shift, bro.
I hear you. I just gotta make sure you
I'm in
ain't.
the
You say what?
I'm in the 18 wheeler.
Okay, what's good with you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Welcome to the show.
So
What you say?
man, I just bought a box truck like 3 weeks ago at an auction. I
Okay.
bought a 26 foot, the lift gate, E-tracks, all that stuff.
Mhm.
I've been driving 18 wheelers for 7 years. I leased the truck back in 2022 when the money was going good and stuff. So
Mhm.
able to save a lot of money and stuff like that. I still got. I don't like to put my information out there like that, but I still got about 20,000 after I bought the truck. Um,
Mhm.
I'm a go getter, and I'm ready to get this box truck operation going strong. I'm ready to go wherever city the money at. I just don't know exactly where to start at. Like I know you talk about don't get on the low boards and stuff, but
When you heard me say that,
on a couple of your videos,
you heard me.
like
You can give me the link to where you heard me say, "Don't get on the load board," verbatim. You sure that was me?
okay, maybe you never said it verbatim, but like the way that you speak on business, you say basically get contracts, right? You talk
Okay.
about getting contracts more than anything.
Okay. Well, if you want to go over the road, you got to build relationships in order to get contracts. So you may have to start off on the low board. That's what I'm saying. You never heard me say that.
Okay, okay. So, with me being a Class A CDL driver 7 years, I really don't have a clue on where to start with this box truck, man.
You a company driver?
Yeah, I'm a company driver now.
So you gonna drive the box truck or no?
Um, either two things. Either I can get in it, or I can get my. I got a family relative that drives box trucks back home doing home furniture. He was telling me that he don't mind being my employee.
So you got a
He
you
don't mind.
got a you got a you got a family member at home that does final mile delivery for what company?
What's the name of that? Home furniture out of Louisiana.
Okay. And you bought a what? A non CDL box truck or
A non CDL.
so if you got a cousin already home, that is he working for somebody else or he got
Yeah,
his
he
own contract?
worked for a big company out of Louisiana called Home Furnishing.
And what's the is that the retail store or is that's the retail store, right? Home Furnishings, right? We don't got them up here. Is that the store name, Home Furnishings, or is that the 3PL? That's probably the store, right?
It's a warehouse. I know it's a warehouse that he gets the furniture out of.
That's
So I guess
that's
they got.
the logistics company. That's what I'm saying. Is he working? Is Home Furnishings, is that a store? Like, can you pull up to a place and it says Home Furnishings and you walk in and they got like living room sets, or is that the name of the logistics, the 3PL?
So they got storefronts called Home Furnishing, and
Okay.
I suppose
All
PL
right.
as
So
well.
okay, so what's the name of the logistics company then? Or does Home Furnishings run their own home delivery
Yeah,
lane?
they run their own.
Okay, so he works directly for Home Furnishing. They got their own trucks that come out of their
Right.
own distribution. All right, so boom. So I mean, here's the thing. When I look at business, I look at it like this. If you got a truck and you already got a cousin that's willing to come work for you, who's already doing final mile delivery direct for a company, which means he knows the ins and outs, right? He knows all the tricks of the trade, right? Because what he's doing, there's a lot of liability at stake, right? With the goods, because you're going into a customer's home. If you already got somebody that knows that part of logistics, why would you go over the road?
Uh, Cause I don't know where to start to even get into that business. Like to bring my truck into that business exactly.
You don't know where to start to bring your truck into OTR. That's the point. When you start a business, you got to learn it. But if you already have a cousin, here's how I'm looking at it. You already have a cousin that's already trained
Right.
to standards from a company perspective. 99% of the people that come into Final Mile don't have that. You got to learn the hard way. Either you got to go
Okay.
work for a company, or you're going to come in and you're going to go through the bumps and the bruises. If you already have somebody that already has that experience, that is already up and operational with a company, you got something that most people don't have coming in the gate. Experience.
Okay. So would you think that I should try to find a because the home furnishing doesn't lease on trucks.
I
So
would
would I
you
have?
wouldn't you wouldn't get with that company. What I would do is I would try to go get a 3PL contract, and I would hire him. And even though it's your company, your cousin gonna be training you, because you need to know the ins and outs of the business. He already knows the scope of how to do the work, as far as load out, how to load a truck, how to properly load a truck, how to wrap certain things, how to get certain things into certain places. He knows the different land. Like I don't live in Louisiana, so I don't know what like how what part of Louisiana again?
Lafayette.
See, I never been there, so I don't know if it's a lot of apartment buildings, a lot of houses. What type of houses are they? Ranch? Are they bungalows? Are they Jordans? Are they duplexes? Are they bi-levels? Like, so he's experienced different types of homes and different types of obstacles with different types of furniture. So he's going to train you how to get a couch into a tight space or up a flight of stairs. He's going to train you how to get a curio cabinet. He's going to train you how to get a dresser. He's going to train you how to get, there's no appliances, it's just all furniture, right? So he'll train you how to, maneuver a king size headboard that just may be oversized, how to get it in and out of a tight space, how to get a oversized couch in and out of a tight space, how to deal with a sleeper sofa, how to maneuver a sleeper sofa. What's the first thing you do with a sleeper sofa? Got to make sure you get a string, take some shrink wrap, make sure you tie the bed up, wrap the bed up so the bed don't keep flopping out on you while you carry all these little things that a person who's never done this would know. He's going to train you because it's your business. You need to know it. So I would find a contract. I would get out there with him, let him train you. Since you got a CDL, get out there with him, let him train you for a while, find another helper, and then push them out there. And then you can still drive the semi truck. That way you got two streams of revenue coming in.
Okay, that sounds real good right there. But how do I get into? You say 3PL. How do I go about looking for them?
You just I got a spreadsheet. Well, not a spreadsheet. I got a list on my website. So I got like a short list that's like $4, real cheap, of like 25 companies, and then I got like a big list um that's like over 150 companies on my website. It's a little bit more, so
Okay, and
you could get
you
that.
say,
You can start with the small list, has all the basic ones. It's like $5.
all right. Is your website on your YouTube channel?
Yes, it should be in the link under here. Under here.
All right, I gotta check them out then.
Yeah.
Okay. So with me being brand new, I know that insurance is gonna be pretty much premium gonna be high, man.
Not
I
necessarily.
see,
Not necessarily. That all depends.
okay, but I see you sponsored by Log Rock here.
Yeah.
Uh, do you recommend Log Rock for beginners?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Shout out to Log Rock.
Okay, okay. And they service nationwide then.
Just click that link in the description and tell them I sent you. They'll take care of you. Or click that link in the description, and when you call, you can ask for Sage and tell Sage I sent you, and he'll take care of you. Yeah. They switched over a bunch of people I sent to him last month. They had a good deal going. I don't know what was going on last month, but a lot of people came over to Log Rock last month from my channel. And they just didn't, they actually switched over. So a lot of people got a lot of good deals last month with Log Rock. So
Yeah, man. So I appreciate that info, man. I'm definitely gonna check your website out and see those lists and get active with it, man, for real. Cause I done spent 10,000 at the auction for this box truck. It's a 2016. Only got like 250,000 miles on it with the Cummins engine. So,
Why you buy the
my,
truck if you ain't know what to do with it?
well, my cousin was telling me, he was like, man, we get this box truck. I'll go on the road with for you, or we can try to find a company, a furniture moving company. But
This the
I
same
bought,
cousin? This the same
huh?
cousin? This the same cousin?
Yeah, same cousin. He the one that was telling me to go in business with him, pretty much.
To go in business with him or to buy the truck and let him drive it and be you spend all the money, but y'all be 50-50 partners.
Well, no, I'm gonna pay him a percentage. I'll pay him 25%.
Well, how you come up with that number, big dog? That's
I came up with that number because I used to be a company driver for like some Russians out of Illinois.
Chicago.
Yeah, and I was getting paid like percentage based. So I reckon 25
And this is what
him,
you was gonna pay him if you ran the truck over the road. Just 25 off back, huh?
25, yep,
Okay.
of growth.
How much research you done did already?
Uh, I've done research on lanes, like where the best freight to go, where the best freight is at. I know it's in the Midwest, South, Southeast. Don't go past New York. Don't go out west. I've done research on rate per mile, the cost per mile. I reckon $1.50 to $1.80 for my cost per mile, based on me buying the truck outright for only 10,000. My insurance, because his he's a little older than me, but he got experience driving box trucks already. I got a CDL, so I reckon they shouldn't hit me too hard for the insurance premium off the top.
Mhm.
Um, so I've done research on insurance lanes. That's pretty much it, man.
So the
And
truck,
just
so the truck ain't even insured. You bought the truck, you said a month ago,
uh 2 or 3 weeks ago now.
and you went and picked it up, or nah?
I got it at a shop. I bought it at an auction in Fort Worth, Texas, and I got it at a shop in Fort Worth. Waiting on a part. It's still, they say 3 weeks for a part to come in. So after that part come in, it'll be ready to go.
What type of? I forgot. Did you say what type of truck it was again? The year, make, and model?
2016 Freightliner
Hmm.
M2 comes into.
Mhm. You
Mhm.
need insurance, big dog.
Yeah, yeah. So that's what I'm working on now. Progressive trying to give me a crazy quote though. They talking about 50,000. That was They said I need to have my LLC established. I'm waiting on that to
So wait, hold
finalize.
on, stop. Hold on. Who name you buy the truck under?
My name.
And why you let your cousin gas you up, bro?
That wasn't the right move, man.
No, I'm just saying, Joe. People would tell you anything to get you gassed up to put them in
Yep.
a better situation. He gassed you up. Here's what I'm saying. He gassed you up, but you didn't go do no research. He just gassed you up and you just went and did some shit. I'm not buying no goddamn commercial truck in my name. For what? It's
Well,
a business. If you starting a business, you buy the truck in the business name. You should have got
yeah.
your duck. Hold on. You get your ducks in a row first.
Okay.
You don't never jump the gun. Never. I don't care, cousin, brother, sister, auntie. Don't never let nobody gas you up to the point where you just go do some shit.
You right. You right.
So you got a truck in your name, no insurance. Truck should be in a company name. What happened if you hit somebody?
I'm gonna be liable.
Okay. Why would you do that?
Because I trust my cousin in a way.
Man, first, one of the first rules of business: don't trust nobody. Cousin, fuck my cousin. You ever heard the song with Lil Durk? Fuck my cousin. Let me tell you what my cousin did to me in business. Did you ever heard the story about my cousin?
No.
My cousin hit somebody. He hit a car coming out of an alley. I told this story before. Coming out of an alley, it was a tight turn. He was coming out of an alley that came to an end, and it came to an end. He couldn't go to the next alley, so he in a 26-footer. So it was cars parked on this side and this side of the street, so he couldn't turn the truck out. He couldn't make the turn. He made the turn. He was going to clip the car that was on the end, which he did. He didn't think nobody saw it. He kept going. Never told me. Guess what? Somebody saw it. They left a note on that person's car with the truck plate. They insurance obviously ran the plate. Contacted my insurance. Was it my insurance that called me? My cousin. And guess what? I took his check. And then guess what? My other cousin called me and said, man, Joe, man, pay him, man. It's Christmas, man. He got a daughter. It's my cousin. So my other cousin called me because he's complaining to the family that I took his money based on what he did that he didn't tell me. Because this is a week later. You see what I'm saying? Because the deductible got to get paid. I would have paid it if the company would have paid it if he would have just been straight up. He would have heard a mouthful, but I'm giving you a story about family and business. And it just so happened to be my cousin. So now the other family's like, man, just pay him. It's Christmas. He had only earned $800 so far that pay period. So my cousin steady lobbying for him. I said, well, what about this shit that's the deductible and all this shit? You know what my cousin told me?
That's family.
Cuz you got it. So fuck me. Because I got it.
Right.
I gotta take the hit for some shit he did that he wasn't gonna never say nothing about. I don't trust him no more. Cousin or not. I've had employees do way worse shit than that just then came forward. You don't fuck about no cousin when it come to business. This is my cousin. So this is what I'm telling you. You'll let somebody send you off. Because at the end of the day, it's gonna be you. It's your name, it's your business when you ever get it started. But right now, it's your name. So it's your livelihood. If something were to happen with your cousin, it still fall on you.
Okay. So here's what I should do then. I should go ahead and wait for my LLC to go ahead and finalize, EIN number to finalize. I was planning on getting my own authority as well, but I guess I got to get the insurance first before I even.
No, bro. No. You doing this shit all backwards, bro. You just like the 90% of everybody else, bro. Bro, you need to get you an LLC or a S corp or whatever you figure. You need to do that shit tomorrow and get it expedited. See if your state expedited. You need to come up with a name tonight. Get it out the mud trucking, LLC, whatever you need to do tonight. You need to go to your Secretary of State tomorrow, get that shit expedited, get you some insurance. See if you can get that truck, sell that truck to your whatever, your LLC or your S corp for $1. Talk to you an accountant. Sell it from yourself to your business because it's paid for. Did you get the title yet?
Yeah, I got the title.
Sell that shit to yourself. Sell it for $1 because you got to create a bill of sale. Right? Get with an accountant. Sell the truck to yourself. Right? That way the truck is in the business name. Get the business structure. Get it expedited. Sell the truck to yourself. Get the insurance in the business name. While the truck is in the shop, Get the LLC or the corporation ASAP. You hear me?
Now, 1 second though. I went through LegalZoom to process my LLC. My name gonna be Diesel Dog Express. Um, I know it's a crazy name, but I'm just coming up with. Some I just came up with. But they telling me December 4th. You know, I paid expediting for it. They saying because
You
of my
don't. I don't. You don't have. See, you paying LegalZoom. You just get that from your Secretary of State.
well, I'm already going through with them already, man. Shoot, I paid them what $300 to do it.
Man, that shit ain't nothing but $1.50, bro. I mean, it varied from each state, but it's $1.50 here. Then to get it expedited the next day is an extra 100, 250. If I start an LLC here tomorrow in Illinois, I have it Tuesday in my email. Or I go to
Which I,
LegalZoom for. So the payday fee for something I could do myself, you pay $300 and you still ain't got it. Expedited is 24 hours.
I wish I would have had that information before, man, for sure.
Yeah, bro, you ain't did no research. You let your cousin talk you into some shit, big dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You can't trust your cousin, bro. I'm gonna play that song by Lil Durk and Lil Zay Osama. You heard that song
No,
before?
no
Okay. You gotta listen to that song.
fan too, but I never really heard that one.
Okay. Yeah. It's a good song when it comes to cousins. Yeah, man. You gotta get your shit in order, big dog. You
Yeah.
you you need to do that right now. Like, I don't know. You went through LegalZoom. You need to, I don't know, can you call them or I don't know, tell them you need to get your shit right away because I would sell that truck. You got to sell it, bro. You got to sell it from yourself to your business. So once you get the articles of incorporation, you get the EIN, you start the bank account, then you need to go down to the DMV. You need to sell that truck, create a bill of sale, sell that truck from yourself to your business.
All right.
Do it for
Yeah,
a
I'm gonna
dollar,
call
huh?
tomorrow. I'm gonna call him tomorrow. I can see if I can cancel that order because I don't want to have two LLCs going through, like me doing it through the state, like you said, and
I mean,
them
you went
doing it.
through LegalZoom. Just see how quick they can turn it around, bro. You need to get it sooner than later because I wouldn't suggest getting insurance. Just get everything under the business. So start that process and then get the insurance under the business. You see what I'm saying? Get everything under the business. You don't want shit in your name. Nothing.
All right.
Nothing. You don't know what happened. You could get into some shit driving the shit from Texas back to Louisiana. You don't know.
All right. I hear everything you're saying, man. I'm gonna do it, man. For real. I'm not moving that truck until my LLC is formed properly, my insurance is enabled. Not moving the truck, man. Let it sit till everything's in order. For real. Yep.
Click that link in the description for Log Rock to when you get ready. Once you get the articles of incorporation and your EIN and everything for the insurance. Now I see why your insurance. I see why they quoted you so high. I mean, not to say that they might not quote you high with the LSC, but you trying to get a insurance for a 26-foot box truck in your personal name with Progressive? Did you? Let me ask you this: when you contacted Progressive, were you sitting down like on your phone or at a computer, like going through the steps yourself on their website?
First I tried to do it on the website, try to get a
Mm-hmm.
quote.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really
Then you
know
called the
exactly.
agent through the Progressive website.
I called the agent.
Yeah, that's why you need a broker, bro. Never deal with like when you do things yourself. It's gonna always be like that. You need a broker. You probably was checking boxes that you don't need to check. A lot of people do that stuff. You don't know. Get a broker. Always have a broker.
Okay.
Always let the broker shop for you. That's their job. They gonna look for
Okay.
the best deal. Get a good broker. Don't get no bad broker. You gotta make sure you get a good broker because there's differences of brokers too. I teach that on my channel. I've had people that have gone to their broker, gotten the same insurance, and then I've said, "Let me see some." I have my broker run them, and get the price cut in half. Same insurance. Could be Progressive, it could be Geico. I had one guy there, it was like 1,800. My broker ran it, it was 900, still with Progressive. So, you know, so you got to find a good broker too.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Appreciate it, man, for real.
that's all you got for me, big dog?
I mean, shoot, I might hit you up another time, bro. But for now, that's all I got for right now, man. Until
All right, man.
stuff going.
All right, man.
Yes,
Be
sir.
safe.